Yeah, I'll go for a little bit here. Hope everybody's doing well. So tonight I was going to do my John Wick 4 discussion and stream, but I'm going to do that tomorrow night. And Saturday, we're going to do a hangout. So, yeah. So let's see who is around tonight. What are you doing? Hey. So, yeah. What are you doing? Hey, Gary. Hey, DJ. Doing good. Doing good. Just hanging about, not doing too much. So, the John Wick 4 discussion and stream I mentioned, it was going to be tonight, but I'm going to push it to tomorrow night. And then Saturday we're going to do a big hangout. So, stay tuned for that. What? What do you want? Okay, so you've already. Yeah, I know. I love you too. But I know you want to make your appearance at the top of the stream. Primal Rage, never seen it. Hey, Alter Ego. Whew. It's pretty decent. Rob Lowe, lookalike. I've never seen Primal Rage. Owen Wilson's new movie. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait a second. Are you talking about Paint? What do you want? I wasn't sure about the trailer, and I'm like, ow, you bitch. What are you doing? She literally jumped up my back. She like jumped up my back here and almost got to my neck. Why? But for me, like, with that movie, why don't they just make a Bob Ross biopic? Like, why make a fictionalized version? Yeah, I know. Okay, you want another appearance in here? Is that it? Do you want another cameo here? Yeah. Yes, you just jumped up my back. Yeah, Rob Lowe's a good actor. Hope the lighting's okay. But yeah, the new movie Paint, and I'm like, just make a Bob Ross biopic. I'd much rather see that, to be honest with you. Ooh. Do I sound okay for anybody that's watching out there? Hope I sound. Hopefully the audio is good. Yeah, the Bully Maguire stuff got a little bit old. Okay, cool. Am I gonna watch Tetris? I don't know. I mean, I did see the trailer, but I don't know if am I really interested in the political stuff? I mean, I get that's part of the story, but I don't know if it really interests me. Oh boy. Ugh, man. But yeah, so again, the John Wick 4 discussion and stream is going to be tomorrow night. Saturday, we're going to do a hangout. So yeah. Should they make an Atari biopic? I don't know. So we got what, 4 people watching right now? Yeah, we only needed one Mask movie. I mean, a sequel maybe would have been interesting, but back in the day, I mean, maybe like sometime after the Truman Show. I have never seen Son of the Mask, but I've heard how awful it is. Ugh. Should they make it a Houdini film? It'd be interesting. I mean, wasn't it at one time like Jim Carrey? They were gonna, or was it Ripley's Believe It or Not? Because I remember some years ago they were gonna do like a Ripley's Believe It or Not biopic, and like Jim Carrey was attached at one point. I don't know who would play Houdini, but I think that would be interesting. You know, like a Harry Houdini biopic, maybe. My nose. Ah. So I was watching a little bit of the stream earlier. I can't talk tonight. Fabio, Mike, and Matt were doing the stream. Vince Vaughn is Houdini. I don't know about that. Hey, Bobby. I don't know who would play Harry Houdini in a biopic. Maybe Mark Wahlberg so he can disappear. Hey, Flash Flex. Oh, man. Do I think an animated remake of Rat Race? Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk tonight. Rat Race? I can't talk. I'm so out of it. Rat Race. I don't know about that. Dungeons and Dragons cartoon never seen. Harry Houdini biopic wouldn't work because Zoomers. Yeah, that's true. Do I got beef with Marky Mark? I just think that he's overexposed. I mean, it seems like they've calmed down. with Mark Wahlberg, but for a while there, it seems like he was in every film that came out. It depends on Mark Wahlberg. I mean, I liked him in Shooter. It depends on the movie. I've never seen Rat Race. I've never seen The Happening, but I've heard it's awful. But hey, Jamie. An R-rated Frankenstein comedy? I don't know. I mean, we got... I know Young Frankenstein is not rated R, but just stick with that. Yeah, Donnie is better. Donnie is better than Mark. What are my thoughts on Michael Biehn trashing George P. Cosmatos? I believe it. Like, apparently on the set of Tombstone, George P. Cosmatos was very, like an a-hole. I've never... Knowing with Nicolas Cage, I think I've seen it once, but I can't remember anything about the movie. Yeah, I don't know why I'm out of it tonight a little bit. But tomorrow I'm going to be ready. So tomorrow we're going to talk about John Wick 4. Tomorrow night. And then Saturday we're going to do a hangout stream because I haven't done one of those in a while. Maybe if I do like this, I could wake up a little bit. Nicolas Cage is Houdini, maybe. I mean, he's already playing Dracula. I may see Renfield when it comes out. We'll see what happens. Yeah, one day I'll do like a workout stream. Like, because I do workouts at home, so maybe one day. Maybe like at the beginning of the stream. Do I think Renfield will make money? We'll see what happens. Hard to say right now. Matt Thomas is in the house. Studio Red Band. Hey, Studio Red Band. Matt, because I know we've been talking today for a little bit. So tomorrow night, I'm going to do the John Wick 4 discussion and stream. And I'm going to do the big hangout on Saturday. If that works, let me know. Because I've been pushing the John Wick 4 stream. I was going to do it tonight, but I'm going to get it out of the way tomorrow night. So Saturday, we could take our time and have fun hanging out if you can make it. It's up to you. War of the Worlds 2023 remake, I haven't heard anything about. Man. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll put it out in like a community post too, for anybody that is around on Saturday. I can't talk tonight. Saturday, if anybody can make, we'll get up on the start time, but we'll have a big hangout stream. I didn't know they were doing another War of the Worlds. So apparently Clint Eastwood, he's doing one final film, and they're working on it right now. Warner Brothers, I read that earlier. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Cry Macho, I did see most of it. I wasn't too big on that movie. And I was hoping that, I know Eastwood's getting old, but if he could pull off one, like, to me, I think he should have ended his career on The Mule. I like that film a lot. I really think that he should have ended his career on that movie. But if he could pull out another movie like that, then yeah, one final film, that should work. A Clint Eastwood biopic, I would say maybe his son, but I mean, that's only going by his looks. I don't know if he could pull off the acting. Yeah, it's been moved to tomorrow, so Scotty, tomorrow night, gonna do the John Wick 4 discussion. Saturday, we're gonna do a hangout stream. So yeah, I was just too out of it tonight by the time I came home. Uh, so we're gonna do the John Wick 4 stream tomorrow night, and then Saturday have a big hangout. Yeah, one more Dirty Harry. Oh, you want to come? Okay. I mean, anybody's welcome to, like, for the John Wick 4 stream. Shashim, what's up? Yeah, I mean, and I know it's funny because, and I put in a community post that John Wick 5, they're now considering another John Wick movie. So yeah, we'll talk about that more. And Unforgiven too. I say, if he's gonna go out like one final movie, I would say do a western. Like for me, that is what he should do. Like, Cry Macho was a little bit of that. And I'm not saying that, I'm expecting Clint to move around and, be physical, given his age, but it's got to be a western. Should Clint Eastwood direct a live action Droopy movie? Really, Alter? Do you really think Clint Eastwood is interested in doing a Droopy movie? Why don't Clint Eastwood direct a Roger Rabbit movie? Can you imagine that? A Grady Roger Rabbit movie? Uploaded a video yesterday about seeing John Wick 4. I mentioned your stream. Yeah, I have to see your video still. I haven't been like, I just got home a little bit ago. But yeah, I was gonna do it tonight, and I'd rather just do a regular stream tonight. And so tomorrow night we can talk about John Wick 4 and get more into that and what have you. The Man with No Name finale. Oh, you saw it in IMAX? That's cool. Watch Clint Eastwood like do one more Dirty Harry. Yeah, I understand Rainbow Raff, where he's coming from with John Wick 4. I mean, we know how it ends. It's one of those things that if they do John Wick 5, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many things about John Wick 4 that I really liked, and I'm very torn about it. Am I looking forward to Super Mario Brothers the movie? I'll wait and see. Alter Ego, I know you're being funny. I thought the ending was going to be worse than what I saw. The thing that gets me is after what John Wick went through in that movie, and all of the hits that he took in John Wick 4 to get to the very end to be shot. Oh, maybe I shouldn't talk about this here. But I don't know, just for me, it seems like the shot was not fatal enough. But we could talk about that more later. Because I know Mike OCP, he saw the film, and I saw his thoughts on it. He has it worse than Parabellum. Well, yeah, I mean, well, there's a scene in John Wick 4 where he rolls down like a long flight of stairs, and maybe you could say in John Wick 3, yeah, being shot off the building and doing this number here, yeah, that's kind of the moment in the franchise that, kind of went, okay, this is, you know, I wasn't too crazy about that scene, but, John Wick 4, um, yeah, like I said, we'll talk more about it in the stream. Stallone announced a new film, either Hunter or Demolition Man 2. I can see it going either way, but he did say they were going to start Hunter. That's interesting. Then I hope it does happen. I did see 65 with Adam Driver. It wasn't that bad of a movie. I did feel that the movie could have been better in terms of the premise. That's cool. Do I think the Mario Brothers movie will make big bucks? It might. The overhead scene was insane. Oh yeah, with the camera going over like the bird's eye view. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I'm like, I haven't seen that before. Now, do you think, like Matt, if you're watching, do you think that it's gonna star someone else? Do you think Stallone's not like gonna be behind the camera on that one? How do I think Droopy will make a comeback? He would not, because today's generation doesn't know Droopy. Unfortunately, they don't care. They needed Sonic to do well to do a Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, I love the. I enjoyed the first Sonic movie. I haven't seen Sonic 2. What if The Rock came to your house and started cooking for you and said, "Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?" I'd be like, "Do you smell what I'm cooking?" And I don't know. I'd be like, "Get the fuck out, Rock. Smell what I'm cooking." I tried to come up with something witty. It doesn't, I'm just out of it tonight. I can't come up with anything funny. I had a crazy thought. It might involve Keanu and Adam Driver in a rather particular film. We can discuss it in the stream tomorrow. Okay. The Rock or Brendan Fraser? Brendan Fraser. Because he's done far more better movies. James told me that Sly had 50% writing on it. So I think he's going to do it. It's weird that they kind of used Hunter for the extended version of Rambo 5 mixed with the Borderline stuff. the next John Wick movie might be a prequel. I hope not. I mean, I know they're doing the ballerina spinoff, but I'm not really that excited about that. What would I do if the minions came to my house? I would take my bat and I would swing away. Sign style. Merrill Hess style. It was tailor made for Sly. I've never read the Hunter book. One day I would. I want to. I need to pick up also the First Blood novel. Oh man. I'm about to get a drink. And I know I shouldn't be drinking these, so that's why I'm going to stop come April. What if Amber Heard came to your house and got on your bed? It's not going to happen. I guarantee you that. I'll be like, get the fuck out, Amber Heard. Yeah. Yeah. Amber Heard would, she'll be attempting to shit on my bed. It's not going to happen. If they make John Wick 5, they're going to call it John Wick 5: A New Beginning. Yeah, John, get that bat. Go John Wick on her. First Blood's a trip. Yeah, I want to read the book. I need to get the book. There's so many books I have to read right now. Like, I have so many over here. I mean, these are some that I'm trying to, like, you know, catch up on. This was a gift recently, Lord of the Flies, which I've never read. But I've shown these before. Some of the Jack Reacher stuff. The Meg. I have to finish the Meg. Like, I want to read this too. Yeah, I have more books. I did a collection video a while back showing my books. And yeah, they're all up there. I need to get a bookshelf. But yeah. But I'm trying to get all the Jack Reacher books. Yeah, I have so many right now. It's not funny. And, you know, right now I'm paying for Audible. So, because I want to, you know, I like the Audible thing. You know, like follow the book and listen to the audio at the same time. Yeah, Miami Vice from 2006 is boring. I remember watching that some years ago and I got like 10 minutes in and I was bored. I'm like, this is boring. They laid Castlevania. referring to John Wick 4. What was your favorite scene in John Wick 4, Scotty? Or do you want to answer that question to Bar Night? It's up to you. Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell looked bored in their movie. Yeah, I mean, well, Michael Mann, that's why I don't understand. Like, Michael Mann made the movie, and for me, like, I thought they were just totally miscast. Like, Colin Farrell doesn't have the charisma of Don Johnson, and Jamie Foxx, you know, maybe he could have been okay, but not Colin Farrell. Like, he needed someone else to bounce off better than Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell was a block of wood in that movie. Like Jamie Foxx, if you had somebody else, maybe like, I don't know, Gerard Butler or somebody else. I don't mind Colin Farrell, but you know, to me, he was just boring as Sonny Crockett. What if Eric Cartman came to my house and started eating all the chicken? Well, he's not going to find any chicken because I'm out of chicken. Thoughts on Chris Rock's stand-up special where he roasted Will and Jada Smith? It was funny. I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw the highlights. But how you doing, Uriel? Yeah, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt would have made a better Sonny Crockett than Colin Farrell. Yeah, might have done better at the box office. I just don't there's just something about that movie. I like the song that I remember from the trailer, but it's just a film that just when I started watching it, I'm like, okay, this is boring. I'm gonna turn it off, and I'll just stick with the old series. I'll stick with this. You know, this is great. The Blu-ray set, the complete Miami Vice series. The 2006 film sucks. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey would have been good. You saw Legend with Tom Hardy? Never seen it. Maybe I think Matthew McConaughey or Brad Pitt. Um, one of those would have worked. A Minions Droopy crossover short film? I don't know about that. But the lighting's okay. Yeah, that was good. The Linkin Park and Jay-Z song, because I remember it from the trailer when I saw it back in the day. I'm like, yeah, I like that song a lot. I think the song was called Numb. And I'm like, that's the only thing I liked about from what I saw of that movie. What was wrong about Double Dragon from 1994? I haven't seen it, Uriel. I haven't seen Double Dragon. I want to say right now it's on Tubi. I do think it's on Tubi at the moment, but yeah, I've never seen Double Dragon. But I know I have some catching up to do as far as videos. I've already written down information about Paradise Alley. I have my notes ready for that, so I will be reviewing that soon. Then I got some other films to review that were suggested by y'all. So yeah, I got some videos to come. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, Neopunk. Yeah, I was just watching a little bit of that stream. That was a fun stream with Mike, Fabio, and Matt. And I think like Matt left the stream like towards the end there a little bit, but I was watching that. No, I haven't seen Get Carter yet. I'm trying to save it towards when I get to that point in his filmography. So yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. Like, I haven't went ahead and watched Nighthawks yet because I still want to do the Rocky discussion, and we'll talk about that. Like, set up a time and a night. Um, but yeah, so I still have to watch Nighthawks, and then after Nighthawks, it's going to be Victory, I believe, and then we're going to get into the Rambo movies. So uh, yeah, so we're still in the Sly marathon here. But Get Carter, I've only seen a little bit of the movie. Like, I haven't seen the entire thing. I do have it somewhere in this collection. Wow, we have 11 people in here watching. But I may, I'll go on for another 25 minutes here. Just I'm kind of keeping these streams, about an hour long. Like on the phone here. E. Boneless wings versus bone wings. I'll go with boneless wings. I got some wicked new First Blood stuff for you. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so much to talk. I mean, there's going to be so much to talk about with the Rambo series. Um, and yes, I can't even talk tonight. Fuck. Yeah, that does include Rainbow Five. So I don't have it, but I'm gonna go back and rewatch it again when I get to the Rambo movies. Yeah, Mike and Fabio had a good stream going, talking about um, like singers and stuff and rock stars and movies. Do I think Bullet Train should get a sequel? I don't know about that. I mean, I enjoyed the movie quite a bit. Like, I thought it was entertaining, but I don't know if it deserves to be like, a sequel. I don't know about that. Like, Bullet Train for me is a film that kind of works on its own. Are you gonna watch Spinning Gold, the biopic about Casablanca Records? I did see the trailer for it on TV earlier tonight. It looked interesting. I had no idea that was coming out. And I'm gonna take off this shirt. And I know. And guess what the color of my shirt is? White. Oh, I'm problematic. I'm wearing a white shirt. I'm a white male wearing a white shirt. I'm double problematic. Yeah, I know. It seems like I'm always wearing a white shirt. I can't escape the white shirt. Harriet the Spy, I remember Harriet the Spy, but I have not I've I have not seen that film in a long time. Yeah, Bullet Train was a lot of fun. Very creative movie. I should warn Fabio before he sees that the Kiss makeup looks awful or terrible. Yeah, I'm like, what is this trailer? Because I didn't know what it was. And I'm like, okay, it's about the record company. Interesting. Ah. Hey, Jonathan Mills. PlayStation 2 game called Mark of Cree. I've never heard of it. Yep. Hey, thank you, Matt. Thank you for dropping in. Matt Thomas, great guy up here. And we'll definitely get up soon here. Again on Saturday doing the hangout and later the Rocky discussion and stream. We're going to get up for that. Um, but yeah, man. It came out in 2002. How come I don't remember it? Have a good one, Alter. Gene Simmons probably told the producers not to use the exact makeup. Maybe. Frame by Frame. Hey, Frame by Frame. Great guy up here. I've seen you a lot on Matt's streams, and I don't know if you were on the last stream they did recently. Yeah, Matt, Mike, and Fabio, they were doing a stream talking about musicians and films and stuff like that. It was a very cool topic. But Frame by Frame, yeah, he's the guy that put me through the K through 12 experience. Yeah, that movie. Howard the Duck, I can watch it. It's an okay film. Would I like to join them for the next one? I mean, it depends. I mean, because I know, with Fabio, Matt, and Mike, I'm sure they had to, pick a day where they could all come together. They're all busy and stuff, and it just depends if they would want me to come in or, and stuff like that. It just depends. I mean, Howard the Duck is. I'd rather watch Howard the Duck 20 times over than the Rollerball remake. Like, I would love to talk to Matt and Fabio and Mike more, but I know sometimes they get busy and stuff, and I want to do more with them. Have them come on a podcast or a stream. John, next time for the stream, wear some white pants and white shoes. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be problematic then. I'm definitely gonna be canceled. What do I have to say about K through 12? K through 12 sucks. Yeah, and see, even Lucy agrees. What do you have to say about K through 12? Huh? What's your thoughts on K through 12? Yeah, she's like, fuck that. Doesn't it suck? Yeah. She's let me know. Brandon Routh, yeah, I think he's okay. I mean, I like Superman Returns. Superman 4 isn't perfect, but it can still be saved if they restore the special effects and cut footage. Christian Bale's a good actor. I would say my favorite film he's done was American Psycho. Yeah, don't watch K through 12, Scotty. The film Kimmy, I've heard about it. Is that with Zoe Kravitz? What? Isn't it funny I mentioned Zoe Kravitz and my cat has to say meow? Are you a Catwoman fan? Yeah, we talk a lot. Yeah, Lucy's a chatterbox tonight. Like whenever I'm in here or just talking at the camera, yeah, she's the only cat. She wants my attention. Is that right? Hey, especially if I'm not here all day. Uh, yeah, she's very chatty. Yeah, Christian Bale's Patrick Bateman, great performance. The Covenant from '06, never seen. I've never seen Jumper. Yeah, the cat, she wants attention. Hey, the movie reviewer next door. Cool channel, by the way, for people that don't know who he is, but I know he's been putting out a lot of reviews lately, even like little short reviews. You do a good job, man. SJW should never adapt video games into movies. Look at what happened with Resident Evil. I haven't heard what happened. I've never seen Jumper. I just remember I remember the previews. The best John Wick in the series. For me, I still say Chapter 2. Where should Keanu go next? Keanu Reeves? Well, I don't know because he may do Constantine 2, but if they rush out another John Wick movie, I could see him like doing another John Wick. But the way that John Wick 4 ended, I hope that's not the end. Because I can't see any like Keanu. I can't see things going up from here. Like they're making so much money with the John Wick movies. They're probably going to pull out another one. Jumper felt unfinished. Constantine 2 better not fuck up. Yeah. Resident Evil, the only thing that I've played is way back in the day on PlayStation, but I can't remember which one it was. Maybe Keanu could be a teacher. Yeah, he could teach about immortality. What's the secret? What's the secret, damn it? The Book of Henry. Welcome to Raccoon City. I haven't seen, but yeah, I've heard it's hot garbage. Constantine 2, yeah, because Matrix 4, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it sucks. Yeah, I think he drank from the Holy Grail. Keanu was able to look into the Ark of the Covenant, and he didn't melt. Hey! Have you ever played Rayman? No. Hey, Kamen Rider. Maybe that's why they're taking too long to do John Wick 5. Because Keanu wants to do Constantine 2 first. That may happen first, before John Wick 5. Because, John Wick 4 was, again, 3 hours long. You had so many action scenes. I don't know how they're going to top it. Unless they make John Wick 5 4 hours. And it has even more action. Yeah, Knock Knock is horrible. One of Keanu's worst movies. I mean, you can laugh at it a little bit because of how ludicrous it is. It's a remake of a Sandra Locke movie. Oh, my neck. Keanu looks so young because of the free pizza he's gotten over the years. Exactly. I get it. It was free fucking pizza. Is that what he says in Knock Knock? Where he's like tied in the chair? It was free pizza. Ah, that movie. Yeah, the chicks were... Was it Anna de Armas was in that movie? I think it was. Keanu's character was stupid in that movie. I mean, come on, how stupid can you be? Was Keanu Reeves, so... I could see Keanu being very humble and saying, yeah, I'll do this movie. Yeah, get kidnapped by 2 chicks. Who wouldn't? You know what? I think we would all, every straight male would do the same. Especially if it's Anadarmus and whoever that chick is. Lorenza Izzo. I've never seen the Green Inferno. Yeah, I saw that back in 2020, and I'm like, why, Keanu? Why? Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing I don't understand. Like, he did John Wick just right before that movie. Why didn't he John Wick those girls? What? What? What do you want? Really? Oh, me. How many times do you want to... what? Say hey to everybody out there watching. Yeah. He did Knock Knock as a spur of the moment thing. Wicker Man or Knock Knock? Well, I haven't seen Wicker Man, so maybe that could be better. Maybe it was a prequel to John Wick before he met his wife Helen. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that was John Wick's previous life, was being kidnapped by those two girls? Yeah, I mean, she's... yeah, my cat's a Catwoman fan. I mean, earlier in the stream, we mentioned Zoe Kravitz, and she meowed. So, she's a Zoe Kravitz fan. Favorite slasher movie kill? I don't know if I have a favorite. But I can't remember the original ending for Knock Knock. Like, the only thing I remember about that movie is Keanu's embarrassing performance. Now, if you really want to see his worst movie, I dare you to watch Babes in Toyland back in the day with him and Drew Barrymore. That's awful. Hey, Prebinator. Yeah, Babes in Toyland is one of Keanu's worst movies. I lost my ever-loving mind. Keanu tracks the dog they stole to their next victim. Okay, yeah, I do remember that now. Yeah, because he shows up at their house or something. Okay, because I remember that now. Yeah, that's it, Scotty. So when I did my Keanu marathon back in 2020, like at the end of the marathon, I did this little small video. And it's still up on YouTube. And the song from that Babes in Toyland movie about Cincinnati's, and oh my god, just go seek out clips of Babes in Toyland. I've never seen Tenet by Christopher Nolan. You lost your mind when you saw Hereditary and Midsommar. I've never seen them. You're watching the Miami Vice series on Tubi? That's cool. Speaking of pizza, I'm making some. What kind of pizza are you making? Hopefully pepperoni. My favorite now is like the what's the pizza with like, you know, all the toppings and stuff. Like the special pizza, run it through the garden. Pizza Hut sounds good. Yeah, Supreme. I was like, why can't I think of the name? Yeah, Supreme. I bet she's making Kiana's pizza. Basic cheese and pepperoni. You making it from scratch? Oh, that's cool. Favorite frozen pizza brand? I don't know if I have a favorite, but maybe like Tombstone. I remember one time I ate a whole DiGiorno's pizza. Never again. Because it just, I felt like I gained 20 pounds. Like, I'm talking about a whole DiGiorno pizza pie. It's like that thick. And I won't do that again. Can anyone remember the protein shake that Arnold makes in the end of days? No. Godzilla versus Kong. I haven't seen it. What do I look forward to John Wick 5 when it comes out? If they're gonna make it, because I apparently they are considering it. We'll see what happens. Permanent Record with Keanu. That's a that's a decent movie. It's a little drama that nobody really talks about. But I remember Keanu being good in the movie, and I remember liking the song. Like at the end of the film. If anybody could find it, like on I'm sure it's on YouTube. Um, but yeah, I remember that being like a decent drama. Like for people that say that Keanu can't act, like back in the day, go watch the River's Edge, Permanent Record. Those two movies. Um, there's some good drama acting in there from Keanu. One of the weirdest movies that I ever seen with Keanu was The Prince of Pennsylvania. That was a weird movie. It's an obscure movie. I remember Fred Ward was in that, and Amy Madigan from Uncle Buck. And it's like a weird comedy drama. And Keanu has like a streak of silver hair in the movie. I remember that. Yeah, Keanu can act. Apparently, Johnny, blah blah blah, can't talk. The Johnny Mnemonic Japanese cut has vastly better acting. I like Johnny Mnemonic. Keanu Reeves says that John Wick is dead. We'll see what happens. Um, there's a movie that I remember too reviewing that Keanu did back in the day. It was one of those like TV movies. You had him and Andy Griffith. Yeah, him and Andy Griffith. They did a film back in the day, like made for TV, where Andy Griffith is like an alcoholic. But yeah, that was. I wasn't too big on that movie, but I remember that. Have my thoughts on Bill and Ted Face the Music changed? No, I just, to me, it's still a bad sequel. Yeah, Keanu was not great, and Bram Stoker's Dracula. Do I like the film Upgrade? Never seen it. Is it the one with Kiefer Sutherland? That's the, well, what's the name of that one? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Brotherhood of Justice. Yeah, Keanu and Kiefer did that movie back in the day. And I remember that one being okay. Yeah, Under the Influence. Yeah, that's the one. And I think it's on YouTube, maybe. Maybe it's on YouTube. Um, but I remember at the end of that movie, I think Keanu shoots, like he kills his father with a shotgun. Andy Griffith. Yeah, that happens. I remember he kills him with a shotgun. What do I rate Bill and Ted Face the Music? Maybe like a 3 out of 10. So maybe, what would that be, like a star and a half? Yeah. Are you talking the one with Andy Griffith? Yeah. Keanu, I remember, I swear, this is back again in 2020. He kills Andy Griffith with a shotgun. I'm like, how can you, I mean, I get the character's an alcoholic, but it's just weird. Yeah, Brotherhood of Justice. I remember just kind of being about the movie. I remember also too that film having a weird score. But I'll tell you what, I'll go on for, maybe like 10 or so minutes here. Bill and Ted Face the Music. I thought maybe it had like a 6 point something on IMDb. Yeah, River's Edge. Dude, that's a good movie. You got Keanu in the movie, Dennis Hopper. I think, wasn't Chris Penn in that movie too? I forgot. Crispin Glover. Yeah, Crispin Glover's in that movie. Independence Day from 1983 with Diane Wiest. Kills her abusive husband by filling the house with gas and striking a match. Wow. I have not seen Avatar 2. Yeah, I think that's the one. I swear there's a line in that movie too with the River's Edge where somebody was going to. I have to go look it up again. Like somebody was going to throw a cat at Dennis Hopper or give him a cat. And he has a line in there like, cats have claws. I don't know, just the way he said it, delivered it. Because yeah, he has a mannequin in the movie, and I need to go back and look at that film again. Yeah, because I think now that you mention it, the mannequin, he was worried about the cat scratching up the mannequin. He's like, "Don't do that. Cats have claws." Because wasn't the mannequin like a blow-up doll in that movie? Blue Velvet, it's weird, but I like it. It's one of those bizarre movies, David Lynch, but I can watch it. It's bananas. It's wacky. You want to go to the Bahamas? I've never been to the Bahamas. Breaking Bad. Yeah, I've seen a little bit. I mean, I've seen a few episodes and I like it. The worst film of 2022. Oh man. Morbius. As of right now, I'll say Morbius because that's the only thing that I can remember. Thoughts on Mr. Pibb? Extra commercials? I haven't seen those. Yeah. Oh, the Monsters? Yeah, that could be in there. That could be in the top 5 worst of last year. Firestarter remake for you? I haven't seen the Firestarter remake. I've heard it's bad. Young Again? I'm trying to think. I mean, there was like one or two that I didn't talk about. There's one film that he did called in fact, I have it right here. I'm trying to find it. Yeah. So this is one that I could not find, but it's funny because I found this like for real cheap at a pawn shop. Tune In Tomorrow. And he did this back in 1990. And you have Barbara Hershey, Peter Falk, John Larroquette. I did not talk about this movie, but I found this like, if anybody has seen this, let me know. But yeah, I found this at a pawn shop, I don't know, a year or two ago. I've never seen it. But I think he made this like in 1990. Let me see here. Halloween Ends, I haven't seen. I haven't even seen the original Firestarter. Young Again was a Disney film, channel movie that he did back in the 80s. I've never seen it. I have a good one, Scotty. Well, I haven't seen Clerks 3. Yeah, Cocktail with Tom Cruise, it's okay. I would say the soundtrack is better than the movie. Yeah, it's a small poster of Jaws. Have I seen U.S. SEALs 2, The Ultimate Force? Haven't seen it. Isaac Florentine, do I think he's underrated? I think maybe I've only seen one or two of his movies. Did he direct, was it The Stormcatcher with Dolph? I think he directed that. Roger Donaldson is a bit of an overrated director. Now, what did he direct again? I forgot. Salvador with James Woods, good flick. Never seen it. I saw a little bit of You People with Eddie Murphy. Oof, I turned it off. Like, I got 10 minutes into the movie. I'm like, I gotta turn this off. Thoughts on MacGyver 1 and 2. I've never seen the MacGyver movies. But I'm gonna go on for like 5 more minutes here. My favorite James Wan film, I would say probably the first. You know what? I was gonna say the first Saw movie, but the more I think about it, Death Sentence. Should Eddie Murphy retire? Yeah, I think he should. Yeah, yeah. Jonah Hill is like 40, and he looks like 60, and he makes David Duchovny looks like he's 30. Yeah. And David Duchovny and New People, I'm like, what happened to David Duchovny? I mean, he looks like he's, dozing off or whatever. Okay, he directed Bridge of Dragons with Dolph. He also directed many of Scott Adkins' movies. Yeah, okay, so Bridge of Dragons was the one I was thinking about. I got that and Stormcatcher mixed up. And he also did Shepherd Border Patrol with Van Damme. Okay. He also directed Savat with Olivia Gruner. Yeah, I've never seen those. Roger Donaldson did No Way Out, The November Man, 13 Days, and White Sands. I have No Way Out, I believe, but the other ones I haven't seen. Anthony Hitchcock's directed Stormcatcher. Okay. Yeah, I got those two mixed up. Yeah, Dead Silence, it's a good horror film, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite film he did. I do think it's good though. Like I said, I think it's either between Saw or Death Sentence. Insidious is good. Yeah, Death Sentence. I don't think I have. If I do have, I may have to like look it up. Because I have all of my films cataloged. I think I have it somewhere, but I can't say for sure. Yeah, Bridge of Dragons. I remember watching that once. I remember Akira Tagawa was the villain, but I have not seen it in a while. If you want an insane adventure film, watch The Island with Michael Caine. I have never seen the film, but I've heard. I know it's based on the book by Michael Crichton. Wait until you see the U.S. SEALs 2 that is packed with whoosh sound effects to the max. All right, so I'm going to go on for... I'll take 2 more questions here, and then we'll wrap up. Yeah, I think The Island's something to do with, like, pirates. I don't know the full premise, but I know it's based on the book. Something to do about pirates attacking a yacht, but I don't know how different it is from the book. So I'll do another question or two. I have not seen Ready Player One. Okay, rank these 4 movies. Death Sentence, Bullet Train, Top Gun Maverick, and John Wick 4. Okay, that's tough. I'm going to go with John Wick 4. Then John Wick 4, Death Sentence, Bullet Train, and Top Gun Maverick. So there you go. But, thank you to everybody out there for dropping in and for hanging out. And like I said, tomorrow night will be the John Wick 4 discussion and stream. And then Saturday, we're going to have some fun and do a hangout. So thank you guys for dropping by. And I will see you soon.